Hello everyone, this is Real Business Talk with Paul Cruz. That's my program, and I'm excited about, this is part 2 of sales. I did a previous one called Sales, and talked about the 3 E's and the P. What I want to do is I want to get a little bit deeper into the selling process, and I call it the 3 V's. The 3 V's is value. Now, there's only 3 types of values, no matter how you want to slice it. And the value is whether it's in sales, whether it's in business, or even your personal life. So let me give you an example. The first value I call perceived value. Whether you're talking to a client on the phone, whether you're doing face-to-face, it doesn't matter. We all have a perception in the very beginning of everything we do, right? Whether it's, they said, first impressions are important. Yeah, they are. So perceived value. What I've learned about perceived value, it is the most critical factor to the selling process. You could think you give a great presentation, you go to the end and the guy doesn't close the deal with you, and you did everything. You wonder, what did I do? Well, people never consider that the perceived value is very important. I call the perceived value, it sets the tone or the foundation of the relationship. Now I'm going to give you a personal example. You ever meet somebody? You meet them at first, you like them, they're excited about them, but when you get to know them, you realize, man, this guy or this girl is not, excuse me, what I thought he or she was, right? So perceived value in sales is very important for when they say hello. That's why I appreciate cold calling, because to me, from the minute they say hello, that's where the sale starts. Okay, now, when you have the value or the perceived value and you earn the trust from the client and you build a foundation, because a professional salesperson, as I mentioned in my first video, they buy you first. You set the tone for how the process to the sale or to the closing of the sale is going to take place. So you got the perceived value. Then you transition to what I call intrinsic value. I call that, again, it has to do with the body of the work or the art of storytelling. You either are going to increase your value at that point or you're going to decrease your value. Now, intrinsic value is a stock terminology that I used to use when I used to look at stock. Intrinsic value. So when you transition to that intrinsic value, that's when you know the client knows your value. You ever been in a sale process where you wind up lowering your price all the way that you can't lower no more? You just devalued your value. So at the intrinsic value is where you start to increase your value. Now, once you do that, you transition to what I call the real value, or a true win-win situation. People say that as a lingo. I really believe in that, and I apply that. A win-win situation has to happen, and the only way it can happen is if you really understand the value you have through perception, through intrinsic, and through the closing of the process. Now, that's when the relationship takes place. That's when the real value. What's real value? Real value is when 2 people, or 2 groups of people, or 2 individuals, there's 2 sides. One is buying, one is selling. That both of them actually profit from the process of the sale. We're all as salespeople, sometimes we focus too much on the commission or on closing the deal instead of focusing on the process and increasing your value. For me personally, I always focus on the process, whether you got $1,000 or $1 million. To me, they're just zero. I focus the same thing all the time. Because if you do it consistently the right way, you're going to have a lot more success. Now, let me give you an example. How this applies into the story. Okay? You got the opening of a presentation, you got the body, you got the close. In a personal life, you meet somebody, you're all excited, you start to, let's say you're dating somebody for 90 days, everything's going well, all of a sudden you get engaged, and you're getting married. Now, that's the body. Now, you realize this is not the person I want to be with, right? So, everything applies, and sales applies in our personal life, just like cause and effects. There's a cause to an effect. There's a problem, and a salesperson has to know how to solve that problem. That's where you earn your pay, when you really focus on the other side. So the 3 V's are very important because that's where you become valuable to your clients. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for watching. And if those of you who like this video, please comment on it, share it, like it. And if you want to know more about my selling strategies, how I can help you increase your closing ratio or your selling, you can call me at 702, that's my office, 702-426-5962, or my voicemail, 702-625-1613. Or you can Facebook me at P Cruz 234, Instagram me at Paul Cruz. I'm sorry, you can Facebook me at Paul Cruz 234 and Instagram me at Paul Cruz 234. I want to thank everyone for listening. I want to wish everyone much success, prosperity, and financial growth. Until we speak again, have a great day. Bye.